Today we're going to be talking about three major topics regarding Red Dead Online: properties, cars, and the release date. So normally I don't like to regurgitate things that you can read in articles about Red Dead Online. These are things you can read for yourself. So these topics that I have for you, I haven't really seen too many people touch base on, and I'm backing these topics up with a little bit of evidence from inside of Red Dead Redemption 2, some evidence from Red Dead Redemption 1, and also some evidence from Strauss Zelnick, the CEO of Take-Two Interactive. Now, I must say that I am not an official source, so take all of this with a grain of salt, but as I mentioned previously, I am using evidence from things that we can find within Red Dead Redemption 2, which I'm going to show you in just a moment, prior knowledge of the Red Dead series, and also information and words from Strauss Zelnick, the CEO of Rockstar's parent company. So if y'all do enjoy this video, you are excited for Red Dead Online, and you learned something new from this video, well, hopefully I can earn your thumbs up and your subscription. The first critical topic we have is properties, and properties can mean one of two things: camps or houses. And I've heard multiple sources say that we are only going to be able to purchase camps within Red Dead Online and live in these, much like we do in the campaign for Red Dead Redemption 2. But also, some other interesting sources point to the fact that there might be houses that we can purchase in Red Dead Online. And there's also some very interesting locations that we can find scattered around the map. So Rockstar Intel put out a leak a few days ago, and you can find the official source to this in the description, which includes 10 properties scattered around the map in Red Dead Redemption 2. And all 10 of these properties have placeholder prices of $1,000 and placeholder descriptions that really don't say anything at all. So it makes you wonder, are these going to be camps or are they going to be houses? Personally, if I throw my own 2 cents in, I think that it's going to be a mixture of both. I think we're going to have some low-level camps, some high-level camps, some low-level houses, and also some high-level houses, much like we do in GTA Online, minus the camps part. But I think we're going to have an assortment of just different properties that we can purchase in the game. That brings us to our next question: how much will these properties run? While we don't have an official number right now, my guess is going to be that $10,000 in Red Dead Online is going to be equivalent to either $100,000 or $1 million in GTA Online. Being the fact that way back then, $1 million in 1899 compared to $1 million today is a huge difference. That would be like, you would be a billionaire back then. I don't know for sure, but that's just kind of guesstimating there. So how much will these houses be? I'm guessing that they are probably going to be between $5,000 and $10,000 in Red Dead Online for a nicer upscale house. As far as camps go, I'm sure that those are going to be in the lower range of like $1,000 to $4,000 possibly. And remember, I am just basing this off of nothing really. I don't really have any source to base this off of. It's kind of just common sense and guesstimation at this point. You can let me know what you think down below as far as the prices of these properties and what they might be. So after you actually complete Red Dead Redemption 2, there's a few locations that pop up that weren't there before, and these are homes for sale. And let me reiterate that to see these locations, you must have first completed the Red Dead Redemption 2 storyline, or else they're not going to be there. I tested this out, and it is in fact true. So the first location is in West Elizabeth, and it's a house, or not necessarily a ranch, but let's just call it a house, called Shepherd Rise. And in front of this house, there is a for sale sign by H. Fisher, and the house is named Big Valley Estate. And upon going on or up to this location, we find a brand new house. This is like a brand spanking new built house, and you can actually go inside, and it's barren. There is no furniture. There is nothing except a somewhat detailed interior with wallpaper, enterable interior doors that you can go in and open. So it's kind of weird that these weren't here before, but now they are. There's also an inaccessible upstairs to this house. There's 3 bedrooms inside and an inaccessible upstairs. Outside there is also an outhouse. The second location that we have can be found just east of Emerald Ranch in New Hanover. This place is actually called Ridge View, and once again out front it has a for sale sign by H. Fisher, and this one is labeled as Annesburg Broker. This one is a completely different layout, or this house has a different layout. It's 2 bedrooms this time. It's actually got a fireplace though, which is pretty cool, and another inaccessible upstairs followed by an outhouse outside. So it just makes me wonder, why are these locations not here until after you complete the Red Dead Redemption 2 storyline? Well, that's what brings me to the next topic, and that is cars. Without spoiling too much, after Red Dead Redemption 2 ends, there is a 6 to 8 year jump in time. So the game goes from taking place in 1899 to somewhere around 1907. And while on the topic of cars, the first car was actually invented in 1885. And by 1907, there were over 30 different vehicle models. And for those that don't know, cars appeared in Red Dead Redemption 1, which takes place in 1911. And unfortunately, in Red Dead Redemption 1, cars are not drivable without the use of mods, but in a couple different missions, we actually do get to ride in a car. So if cars do appear in Red Dead Online, obviously they're not going to be flying supercars like we have in GTA, and they probably won't even be as fast as our horses. But back in these days, vehicles were symbols of the elite, and in this time, I think being able to own a car in the day and age of cowboys would appeal to a lot of people. And I know some are thinking it's a car, it's going to be boring, it's not even going to be fast as a horse, but really, in my opinion, for me at least, I think driving a car in the old days like this would be super awesome. And I feel like they'll be a lot more prevalent in the Saint-Denis area of the map opposed to, say, like New Hanover or Amberino, obviously. But I think it would also be a great selling point for Rockstar to have cars in Red Dead Online, because there's most likely going to be a lot of free microtransactions in Red Dead Online, just like there was for GTA Online. So we're probably going to see horses added in, different breeds and things like that, but also if there were select vehicles, which obviously I don't expect there to be a lot, but if there were certain vehicles in the game, I personally think that would just be very awesome. And the last topic that we actually have regarding Red Dead Online is actually not theory talk and speculation like the last two have been. This one is regarding the release date, and we actually have some insight from Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick, and he actually explained in a recent earnings call that the Red Dead Online beta will launch towards the end of November. And we've already known this. We've known that Red Dead Online, or the beta for Red Dead Online, is launching towards the end of November, and Red Dead Online, the official part of Red Dead Redemption 2, will be released sometime in January 2019, I believe. And I've got a couple different theories regarding the release date of the game, because I know you guys are dying to know when Red Dead Online is going to come out. Well, because of Thanksgiving being a major US holiday, I don't believe that Red Dead Online is going to release between the 19th of November and the 26th. While there are a lot of people out of work and out of school during this time, many are going to be preoccupied with family gatherings and orientations and things like that, including Rockstar devs and employees, Take-Two devs, Take-Two employees, so I don't see this making a lot of sense. Generally, games release on Tuesdays or Fridays, so in my opinion, it would make a lot more sense for Red Dead Online to be released on either Tuesday the 27th or Friday, November 30th. Red Dead Redemption 2 released on a Friday. That was very different. Rockstar generally releases their games on Tuesdays, but it's nice to release on a Friday because they cater to the younger people who are still in school, the adults who don't get off work and wouldn't have time to play it or get the game during the week. So it does make a lot more sense to release it on Friday. So I wouldn't mind if it released on Tuesday or Friday, but if Rockstar and Take-Two are appealing to the masses, then expect a Friday release on the 30th, which would literally be the end of November. Also, I will say that I'm sure Rockstar is going to drop a Red Dead Online trailer very soon, so be on the lookout for that. But with that said, that's really all the information we have regarding Red Dead Online. I don't plan on talking about it too much until we do get actual information, because I don't like to waste your guys' time, mislead you, or anything like that, or just regurgitate things that you can find in different articles around the web. So if y'all did enjoy this video and learn something new, hopefully I can earn your thumbs up and your subscription. But with that said, I'm Zach Cox. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I hope to see you in the next video.